Hey guys, it's been another week, and how are you? I haven't even drawn my eyebrows in today. I mean, I'm becoming more and more casual with these lives, which I personally think is great, but let me know what you guys think. But anyway, how is everyone? Let me know how you guys are doing. It's November. Can you believe that? Can you believe it's November already? It's almost the end of the year. But yeah, let's hang out today. And I actually had something I wanted to talk to you guys about, which should I talk about it now or later? I'm not sure. Okay, well, let's talk about it now. Basically, I had this experience. It's my personal experience. It's kind of like a story time, but like it's a really long-winded story. So get ready for my long story. But yeah, like I had basically I left the job that I was at for ages. You know, the one that I wasn't having a very good time at. And it was a risk, but it was a risk that I was willing to take because I could not stand a second more at that place. But yeah, like I just couldn't take it. But you know, logically speaking, it doesn't like make sense to leave a job when, you know, I'm not 100% like lined up with another job. But keep saying that a lot. But anyway, yeah, so this interview, and I actually got the job. And then I like yesterday was my first day, which it went really well. I really enjoyed myself, and I'm pretty sure like people, like everyone or most people, were cool with me. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that. But yeah, I decided to leave the job. Like I was like 100% set on leaving that job that I was at for like 11 months. Out of nowhere, from multiple places, I actually had this abundant experience of abundance, where like a lot of people, like a lot, just basically different sources of income or like money basically just came into my life, like came to me. And yeah, it didn't make any sense, right? Like I just left. I was leaving a job, but then other places and other people like gave me financial support. And it wasn't, I never said to them I'm struggling, or you know, I'm leaving a job and I'm not sure like if I'll be able to, you know, afford or like be able to get my next income. That wasn't even on my mind. But yeah, it was just this risk, or it was just this change, like sudden money like just came to me. And I'm pretty sure I'm not making any sense, because you know, I'm just, I don't know, I'm not very good at explaining things as of yet. But yeah, to make it more clear, like to explain it more, like I left a job and I had this other job like lined up, right? The one that I went to yesterday. And before like I started yesterday, I did actually have a few days off of like not working. So I went to my grandparents' house, and my grandparents gave me like pocket money basically. But I'm saying like pocket money, but it was quite a lot. Like I'm not going to actually say the number because it's quite a lot for me personally. Unless like, I mean, for you guys, like if you're rich, it might not be anything. But to me, it was a lot more than any amount of money that I've ever earned from like a month's wage, you know, salary, a month's salary. So I was really grateful for that. And then before that, I I had dinner with my father, and my father asked me like what I wanted for my birthday, because my birthday is in December. And I said that I wanted to get a new bicycle. And yeah, he seemed pretty happy about that, because like, you know, it's like I'm guessing it's like because it's environmentally friendly, and you know, it's just a better way of commuting rather than like, I don't know, I go on trains a lot and I walk a lot, but like, you know, I don't know, for whatever reason he was really happy. And he because I said I wanted a bicycle, he like transferred some money into my bank account. So yeah, it was just like all these things, like amazing things, came from this highly, I don't know, charged risk that I was willing to take. But to me, right, it wasn't a risk, because I knew in my heart that's what it, like, I had to leave. I couldn't stay there anymore. Like, there was no point in being there and like being criticized every time I go there. Like, I just had enough. And it was just amazing. It was just this amazing experience of like trusting. Okay, I'm gonna change that word. It's not a risk. It was like an experience of trusting the universe, like completely giving myself to the universe and letting the universe decide for me what was best for me. Because, you know, the universe sees, okay, this is going to be a teacher moment, but like teaching moment, but like the universe can see a lot more than we can. Like, from my perspective as a human being with an ego, like a soul living in a human body with an ego, I'm I can't see. I wouldn't have ever guessed that like I would have had this like experience of like getting money from my father, and then getting pocket money from my grandparents. Like, I would have never, that would have never crossed my mind. But the universe saw an opportunity to like give me abundance from for trusting it, you know? And yeah, it was just like an amazing, it was like a learning experience of like, if you trust the universe, if you have faith, good things come to you, basically. And like, it was just an amazing thing. And guess what, I have more money coming in, because apparently they're like and it's from the like the city council in a way, for where I live. And because apparently in Tokyo, like gas expenses and electric expenses are going up. So like the country like supports some people like who aren't like making as much money as like some other people, you know, who can afford, I don't know, to buy whatever they want. um, yeah, like I just feel this like sense of gratitude and a sense of abundance, and like it was just an amazing thing. Like, I would have been broke by now if I didn't have any of that like financial support. I would be broke. Like, I wouldn't even be able to buy food. So um yeah, like I'm just so grateful that like the universe is always looking out for us as long as we trust it, you know? Oh gosh, but yeah, like, and even like the first day, which was yesterday, like it was amazing. It was an amazing experience. Like, everyone was so nice, and like they were so welcoming, and the kids were funny, like, and I had such a good time. But yeah, that's my teachery chat for the day. Well, I'm always a teacher, but I love teaching. Yesterday I had the, I don't know. I always knew I liked teaching. I've always liked teaching people ever since I could ever like remember. But yeah, it was just like another reminder of how much I really enjoy teaching kids. Well, I like teaching adults too. I like teaching everyone's welcome. But yeah, okay, let's pull a card for this week. What energy is coming up this week? It's Tuesday now. It might be Monday if you're in the US or the UK, or you know, whatever. You could be watching the replay, and you know, whenever you're watching this, the energy is relevant. You know, you're always attracted to what you are, your engine, what you need at that moment. So this is the reading you need at this moment, and that's why you're here. So what do we need to know right now? What do we need to focus on? Oh, it's like the beginning of November, so like the first week of November, or whenever you're watching this, what do we need to know? What do we need to focus on? Ooh, yes. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is, well, it's abundance, but like it's emotional fulfillment, right? Focusing on how much you have, like emotionally, how good you feel, you know, what are the good things in your life right now? What brings you happiness? What brings you joy? What brings you this sense of just, I don't know, like 10, like number 10, the top number, right? It's like, yeah, it's just this sense of happiness, joy, self-fulfillment. They're telling me, yeah, like focus on all those things, because the moment you're focused on happiness, joy, fulfillment, that's when good things come to you. You know, if you're sitting there wishing for good things to happen, nothing ever happens, right? Nothing, because you're not really, your energy isn't really aligned with that. Like with my story, like I don't want to be like, oh, how amazing am I, because that's not what it is about. But it's like I had that feeling of like I had to leave. There was no looking back kind of thing. And it's that feeling of like, if something feels right to you, even if it doesn't make any sense logically, if it doesn't make any sense at all in your mind, if it's in your heart, and if it's telling you to like move, to go forwards with whatever your you know, your heart is desiring, that's what you need to go for, because that's that moment that you go forwards with those things, with those feelings, with your heart, when abundance happens, you know. And it's not about even the money, it's about, hello, I can relate with that, thank you. Yeah, it's like, if you're following your heart, even if it doesn't make any sense logically, it must be the right thing, because you're feeling it, because that's what it is, that's what's good for you, that's good for your soul, your heart, you know. And yeah, like, it's not even about money, it's about what that money brings you, you know. So that was the group reading. But yeah, I've been doing like the music stuff, like, you know, like meditative music with singing bowls. So I might do that before I close. But I mean, I've only been on here for like 12 minutes, but yeah, whatever comes to us, you know. How amazing, how abundant are we? Like, focus on abundance, you know, focus on how much we literally have, because we have so much. And it doesn't even matter like where it comes from, it doesn't even matter like where that abundance comes from, because, you know, abundance might come from places that we've never expected. I would have never expected that I would get all this money suddenly from people around me. Like, they don't usually give me money, it's not a common occurrence. So yeah, it's just amazing how amazing it is, you know. Life can be amazing. Ooh. But yeah. Oh, and you guys, I'm gonna be live an hour later than like I've been doing. So I'm usually live 10 a.m. Japan Standard Time on Tuesdays, but it's gonna be 11 a.m. instead, because I started a new job, and I have more jobs actually. And so I'm gonna be just busy, like more busy, so busier. So I'm just gonna be late, an hour later. But I hope that doesn't make that much of a difference for you guys. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna do this singing bowl thing, because, you know, I love doing this. But which one should I do? I have two. Which one should I do? I'm gonna ask my guides. Which one's good for me? Okay, they're telling me this one left, because they just moved my left hand. So I'm going to use this singing bowl that was in my left hand and see what I come up with. I don't know. We'll just see. We will just see. Okay. I'm going to move, because I'm going to turn, just because I don't have that much room here. But let's see. Let's see what we get. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you guys again next week with another live. And I'm gonna be back at this time instead of the previous time, which was 10 a.m, but it's gonna be 11 a.m. instead. But I hope that was refreshing for everyone, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Love you.